Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. This one's gonna be a sneaker review. I know I haven't done like a sneaker review in a minute, but today's gonna be a very cool one because today the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Citrin's just released, and that's the shoe I'm gonna be reviewing for you guys today. So go ahead and stick around for that. If you guys want to see more of these, make sure you guys click the red subscription button down below, like the video, and comment. Did you pick up the Citrins? Did you sleep? Or did you guys pick up the Cloud White? I am going to be reviewing those once those come in, but anyways, let's get right into this review. So I did manage to pick these up very easily through Foot Locker. You guys can see right here. These are of course a size 8.5. That is the normal size that I wear, but unfortunately these aren't going to be for me. But anyways, without any more talking, these are the shoes right here. These are the Yeezy 350 V2 in the Citrin colorway. So let's get right into the shoe, talk about more details and what differences they did with this one, comparing it to the static. Now, I've seen many videos already about early pairs about these Citrins, and a lot of people say that these look a lot like Landmarks, and I can't really argue with that because at first glance, I mean, if you guys were to just look at this the way it is, these literally look like Landmarks, even to like the outsole color. I'm pretty sure it's almost exactly the same, but as far as like the upper is concerned and all that, everything looked exactly like a Landmark. Now the thing about these is that they actually released, I guess you can say, at the same time as the Cloud White. Now if I had to choose between the two, between the Citrin or the Cloud White, I would choose the Cloud White over the Citrin, just because, like I said, these look fairly similar to the Landmarks, and the Cloud White just another take on the V2, and the blue on those, I really like those a lot. So going into the shoe, as you guys can obviously see, it does have that clear stripe along the upper of the shoe. It is translucent, as you guys can see my thumb fairly easily through the stripe. But the thing is, like, it actually has a tint of green to it, which is actually kind of cool, but I'm not really a fan of green, so that's probably one of the reasons why I personally would pass up on the Citrins. Secondly, the static pattern along the upper of the shoe, I've heard that there's differences between these and like the OG statics, but I do have to see it for myself to see what they're talking about. And of course the main difference between these and the statics would obviously be the absence of a pull tab. I actually prefer like this, you know, like the overall like static pattern on the V2 without a pull tab. I just think it looks way better in my opinion. And for those who don't know, this is the non-reflective pair, so there is going to be no 3M whatsoever on this pair. As far as the 3M version or the reflective version is concerned, I believe only like this section right here, as well as like select sections above this part of the stripe, or I think this entire back section is all 3M. But the laces this time aren't 3M. The only thing 3M on the non-reflective pair, which is this one, would just be the 3 stripes on the back, which kind of sucks. But I guess Adidas and Kanye are making small tweaks to the static version of the V2s. I feel like they're actually kind of going backwards. I don't know why they decided to make the laces non-3M on the non-reflective versions. I really like the 3M laces, especially on like the black statics. It makes that entire shoe pop. Let's get on to that comparison between these and the statics. So I do have the Citrins obviously right here, and I also have my pair of statics right here. As far as these are concerned, I don't know if there's going to be like any differences between the two. As far as the pattern, I don't see the difference. Obviously the laces are going to be completely different, the stripe color is going to be completely different, and of course the pull tabs, obviously that's like the biggest difference between these two. But other than that, everything else is pretty much about the same. Going into the insole of the shoe, you have like this Landmark brown sort of insole with hints of lime green along the Adidas text, and of course you have your regular standard, you know, white bottom part of the outsole. Now going into the outsole, actually this is like only probably my favorite part of the shoe is this color of the outsole. Obviously you can have your boost enclosed inside this separate rubber piece, but the way it looks in person, the outsole, it looks pink to me. Or one of my friends mentioned earlier, it kind of looks like a grapefruit in a way. I kind of like the color of it. I like the translucency, especially around here, this toe area. You guys can just see like that is kind of dope to me. Like I said, other than that, the shoe is kind of underwhelming. It seems pretty bland. It seems like they just reused like the Lundmark upper with hints of green. They just dyed hints of green and put a green stripe and then just called it the Citrin. If I had to choose between like the Cloud White, which came out a couple days ago, which I am going to be reviewing when that comes in on Wednesday, and these Citrins, I would obviously go with the Cloud White, just because to me like the blue on the Cloud White just pops a little bit better. These are low-key kind of trash to me in my opinion. So unfortunately I'm not going to be throwing some on-feet shots of this shoe, just simply because it's not my pair. Although it is my size, it's not my pair. These are going to another home, to a very, very close homie of mine. But if you guys want to pick up a pair of Citrins, StockX has them literally at retail, or like $20 over retail, and that's retail with tax. So you can get these for a pretty good price. These are tanking like worse than like most Supreme items would tank. If you want to buy the reflective pair, however, that's going to cost you around like $650 to $700 depending on your size. Like I said, these were fairly easy to get compared to the Cloud Whites. These are more widely available. I think they had like a couple thousand more pairs of these than the Clouds. But other than that, that's my short review of the Yeezy 350 V2 Citrin. Let me know what your guys' opinions about these are in the comment section below. Do you like these? Do you hate these? Do you think that it was just a waste of a release for Kanye and Adidas to release this shoe? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want to see that Cloud White review, just let me know in the comments also. Regardless, I might be posting that probably Wednesday, Thursday. But anyways guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get more like sneakers and streetwear related videos out, because the last two I uploaded, the Fog release and the Cause restock, did really, really well, especially for my channel being so small. And I just want to thank you guys so much. But anyways, that's it for this review. Peace out guys.